and my channel has how-tos and should-use, and this one is a should-you. Should you purchase that Glossier that you've had your eye on forever? If you're anything like me, you have been seeing Glossier on all your social media, Facebook and Instagram and Pinterest, and take your pick. The Glossier ads have been on it for quite a while, but again, if you're like me, you think about purchasing, take a look, and you say, "Ooh, these prices are a little high, I'm just not sure." Well, that's the situation I was in until Christmas. I got a Facebook ad that said that Glossier offered e-gift cards, and so I asked for that for a Christmas gift from my parents, and woke up Christmas morning to a $100 Glossier e-gift card in my email. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you very much. When I went to purchase, I could not stop myself, and I ended up having to add $40 along with it. I got very lucky, and I ended up being able to use, right after Christmas, the gift sets. So I can't guarantee that you'll be able to get everything I got for $140. It might be different when you go to purchase, but I can let you know my experience with Glossier and help you decide what you want to get and whether you want to get it. So this is not an unboxing. As you can see here, it is unboxed. I have had it for a few weeks now, and it's actually good that it's not an unboxing, because right off the bat I was a little bit let down. But in the way that you are when you've thought about something and build it up in your mind, and then you actually, have you ever had that experience where you actually get it and then you're like, is this it? Like, is this all there really is to it? And I kind of felt that way about the Glossier stuff, but I've really, really warmed up to a lot of it. So without further ado, let's get started. Comes in a box like this. Well, it comes in this box, and even the tape that it's taped with is the Glossier branded tape, which I think is really awesome. You open it up, and there's Glossier right inside the box, and the products come inside this. It's like a travel bag. It's really awesome. It's pink. It's like bubble wrap, and let's see. I was actually able to pop it, so if traveling stresses you out, you might really like this because you can pop the bubbles. Yeah, I just think that's really cool, and it has the zipper. You can zip it open and closed. And I didn't have to buy that, it just came that way. So first one I'm pulling out of here is coconut. So I should say I got every single one of the scents of the balm.com. It's called balm.com Universal Skin Salve, except for original. The original is unscented, unflavored. I was like, you know what? I like them when they're scented and flavored. I don't want one that's unscented and unflavored. But because it's a universal balm, you can like use it on your cuticles. You could use it anywhere. That's the one thing I can think of where it would be good. You don't want scent. But this one, the coconut one, I will say is pretty close to that. And we'll get into it. But first I want to show you the box. On this side it has palm fronds, like on a palm tree, and on this side it has like a southwest kind of outdoorsy scene, and lips. You can I'll point out on each of the boxes as I go along, there's a pair of lips on each one. So those are the lips on this one. And this is what the tube looks like. I gave you a sneak preview. This is the tube, and it's not my favorite of them because the scent is so subtle. It's the most subtle of all of them. It really, really is. It doesn't smell, I can tell you what it doesn't smell like. It doesn't smell like coconut milk. It doesn't smell like those like sugary coconut shreds you get in the bag for like baking with. Doesn't smell like that. It's just, I mean, I would call it vaguely coconutty, but it's the one that I would call the closest to unscented because it's just so mild of a smell. It's also completely untinted. It's clear. I'm gonna put it on my hand there so you can see. Rub it in. And it's just completely clear and very, very mild. So that one is coconut. Next one I am pulling out is berry, balmdotcom. On this side of the box, it has, looks like blueberries and cream. Looks kind of yummy. On this side, it has really pale whitish berries. And there's the lips on this one. I'm gonna go ahead, pull it out. It has contrasting color inside of each box, and then that's what this one looks like. So I'm gonna say that I disagree with Glossier on this one. I'm starting out with my my controversial ones, but I gotta say that I don't think it smells like berries. I don't think it smells like blueberry or blackberry or raspberry or strawberry, although a strawberry one would be really good. Glossier, my two recommendations for you / requests are strawberry and chocolate. Those would be really, really nice. Chocolate dip strawberry, ooh, really nice. But yeah, this one just smells like grape to me, really strongly like grape, like childhood grape, like grape Kool-Aid or grape lip smackers, that kind of artificial grapey smell. And it is one of the darkest tinted. It's very dark purple. I'll do that on my hand too. Very dark on there, but as you rub it in, it kind of fades away to nothing, and it does the same thing on the lips. Again, on my finger you can see, kind of fades away to nothing. I would say if you're buying these, if you buy these, don't buy them for a huge amount of gloss. They are a little glossy, and I'll show you with one of them, but they're not super glossy. Don't buy them for a ton of tint. Buy them as a lip balm because it's a nice lip balm on your lips. It has, it lasts, it stays, and you feel it. It's not like one of those lip balms where you put it on and like 5 minutes later you can't even feel like you put on lip balm. You definitely feel it longer. I think part of that is because the first ingredient is, and I might butcher this, is petrolatum. It's the same ingredient that's in Vaseline, and it's actually made from, is similar to petroleum. It's made from oil, which if you are concerned about the world and the environment and things like that, that's not a great ingredient. Actually, I didn't realize that. I didn't look at the ingredients. That's the #1 ingredient. So it kind of has that Vaseline-y feel on your lips. If you know how Vaseline feels on your lips, this feels similar. It also has castor seed oil, beeswax, lanolin flavor, rice bran extract, which is interesting to me, sunflower extract, rosemary leaf extract, a few that are hard to pronounce as natural ones like seed butters, but then it also has like tocopherol and tocopherol acetate, BHT, things like that. But the first ingredient is that petrolatum that really gives it that feeling on your lips that last. Enough about that one. Next one I pulled out is Birthday balm.com. I always want to call it birthday cake, but the actual name of it is Birthday. And this one has on this side a slice of cake with sprinkles on top, and on this side a close-up of the cake and those lips there. Gotta have the lips. That's what the inside looks like. And this one, the tube is really super fun. I don't know if you can see that, but the top part is silver sparkly. Very cool sparkly color. And it's supposed to have sheen. I think that's why it has that sparkly there. I don't see the sheen in this one. So I'm gonna start, since I talked about the sheen, I'll show you first and then I'll talk about this end. There, and then rub it in there. Also very sheer, and I'm like holding it up to the light. I'm trying to see here. And maybe if you squint, there's some sparkles, but they're very, very faint. Like it's definitely not as sparkly as you would think from that. This scent though is really, really good. I really like the scent of this one, and as you can see how divot it is in a few weeks. I've used quite a lot of this. I would say that the scent most reminds me of vanilla pudding a lot, or I suppose cake batter. I wouldn't say it really smells like cake that you're eating, like a made cake. It tastes sweet, sugary, or well, smells sweet, sugary, tastes too. More vanilla puddingy or cake battery than cooked cake. So that is that one. And just by luck of the draw, we pulled probably my 3 least favorites. So it'll go up from here, trust me. And it sure did. The next one is balm.com. I love this one. The side, you would think it would have mint leaves, but it has like a desolate winter landscape image on one side, and on the other side it says Glossier white with like metallic-y green polka dots, and there's the lips breathing out the letters like minty fresh breath. And this will give you minty fresh breath. It really will. That's what the tube looks like. And this one I'm putting on, man. I'm putting this one on. It has maybe the faintest pale green tint to it, but it's another really clear one. I'm gonna put it on my lips so you can see if it gives any gloss. It does have a good feeling on the lips, and this one gives you a really nice mint tingle. I don't know if you've ever had a lip plumper before, felt the tingle from a lip plumper or just a lip balm that has the really good mint tingle, this gives you the really good mint tingle. What doesn't feel as good, and I wanted to mention this, like Glossier is a lot about aesthetics, and this is like a paint tube. In fact, the cheek color is called Cloud Paint, and they look like paint tubes too, but this looks like oil paint like you would buy. And I think on the balm.coms, the aesthetic let them down, because you know the lip stuff that you get where it has like the angled tip that like goes up against your lip and it squeezes out on the angle so you can like apply it really easily. I'm trying to describe it. Can you picture what I'm talking about? If you're a lip balm fanatic like I am, I know you have some like that. Smith's Rosebud Salve is like that. This is not, it's flat, and actually that edge there that goes up against the lips is really, really like, it's sharp, and it's kind of like cutty, rough as you're rubbing it along your lips. The balm is nice and soft, but I just wish that they had gone different ends of the tubes there. I really do. Because what it makes you want to do is go like this and then rub it on your lips, which these days we're not really supposed to be touching our face, you know, like maybe wash your hands first or just like put the tube right up against your lips, but be aware it's not the most comfortable feeling that tube scrape up against your lips. Next one, another favorite is mango. On this side we have some lush green mango leaves, and on this side we have the mango fruit and the lips. Nice luscious lips, and all of them have that G on the top. So that's what it looks like inside, and that is what the tube looks like. And whoever chose the color palette, like the complementary colors, really good, really, really nice. So I love the smell of this. I love this so much. I'm a mango fan. Like, I will buy whole fresh mangoes from the grocery store. You can cut like an X with even like a butter knife. You can cut an X and then peel back. It's the skin, you don't want to eat that skin, but the fruit inside is so good, and they really captured it. Like, this will make your mouth water. If you're not familiar with mango, if you haven't had mango, I would say it tastes like if an orange and a peach had a baby. That's a mango. I think that's really as close as I can get. But this just smells so good. One more. It smells really, really good. Okay, the color is not clear. It's kind of corally, peachy, pale pinky, like a corally rose. But when you rub it on, it completely vanishes. So again, not much of a tint on that one. Next up is Wild Fig, and this one is a limited edition. As of right now, it's a limited edition. So if you like it from me talking about it and describing it now, don't wait, don't hesitate, get it now, because as of what they're saying right now, this one is gonna go away. So yeah, if they might make it permanent, but as of right now, it's a limited edition. On the side, it shows the inside of the fig there. On this side, it shows the outside of the fig. And there's the lips. That's what that one looks like inside. I love that inside color. And this is what the tube looks like. And this one smells really good. Unlike mango, I don't have the most experience with figs. I wasn't a fig Newton kind of kid. I still don't like fig Newtons. I maybe had fig jam on a charcuterie board, but I don't have enough familiarity with it. But the way I describe this scent is a rich person's fruit. It's fruity, it's rich, it's like sensual almost. It's like a posh, fruity scent. If you've ever smelled Diptyque's FIGUE candle, it smells like this. Diptyque's fig candle. And this one is another tinted one. It has more of a redder coral, I'd call it. Redder coral. Go with this hand. I'm left-handed, so a little less nimble on this side, but go ahead and rub it in there. And that's what it looks like once it's rubbed in. That's what it looks like there. Not a huge ton of color. Rose balm.com, which is kind of reminiscent of the expression balm.com, but I don't think anyone says that these days. Does anyone say balm.com? I don't think so. But it's called Rose balm.com. On this side, it has a really pretty rose print. And on this side, it has some pretty rose designs as well, close up on a rose, and a pair of glossy lips. I'll be pointing out on each of these boxes the lips because it's kind of like spot the lips. Each box has lips and the G on top. This is what the tube looks like, and when I first was looking at them, I was like, really, is that all? But actually, it's a good size compared to my palm. It like goes from my wrist to like the first knuckle there on my finger. So that's actually a really good size. And I've been using these, you know, I'm a bit of a lip balm addict, so I have been using these, and some of them, you know, when you squeeze them, they get that divot, but there's still a really good amount in there. So the scent of this one is a really good rose. It's a really nice smell. This would make a dupe for, or that could be a dupe for this one, Smith's Rosebud Lip Salve. I don't know if you've tried that. I really like Smith's Rosebud Lip Salve. Their Rose Mint one is really good, but their Rose Classic Rose one smells a lot like this. It just has a nice pale pink color to it. Next up is cherry. Got some nice juicy red cherries on that side, and this one, the lips if you can see, they have a cherry between the teeth there. So this one is going to be one of the best ones for color, as you'll see. But the scent, I'm not a huge fan of the scent. It's not like a maraschino cherry you would get in like a milkshake or ice cream sundae. This is more like cherry chapstick. Really a lot like cherry chapstick. I've heard it described as medicinal, like cherry cough syrup, and I wouldn't say it's as bad as that. That would be very, very, very off-putting. But it's not like a maraschino cherry smell. It's more like cherry chapstick, like a fake cherry smell. And this one, look at that gorgeous red color there. But again, like with the fig, if you can see there, once you rub it in, and I did a lot, but once you rub it in, it's not super, super visible on the lips. But with this, with a pretty red color, you could even use this as cheek stain. Or if you're going for a red eye look, you could use that red on your eyes as well. So I got gift sets because it was Christmas and they still had gift sets. I'm not sure if they have gift sets now, but one of the gift sets I got had this lipstick, which is Generation G, sheer matte lipstick, a beautiful shiny gloss, which I'm going to talk about next, and one of the balmdotcoms in it. So this lipstick they describe as a sheer wash of matte color. Sheer and matte and wash of color, I would just say, are really good descriptions for this. It has Glossier on that side. It says Generation G on that side. This color here is like, it says on the bottom there. You're not going to be able to read it, don't worry. It is really nice, rich, plummy color in the tube. And on it is a pale sheer matte wash of that plummy color, which on me looks a little more pinky than plummy. It has a good scent. It smells rosy, and it feels good on. Here, I'm gonna try and put some on without seeing. Wish me luck. That's not usually how I put on lipstick, but hopefully it looks okay. But it feels nice as you apply it to your lips. Some matte lipstick, like not the regular lipstick where there's like shine to it, this is like a flat matte lipstick, can be like dusty almost, where it like sucks all the moisture out of your lips. This is not like that at all. On or even in the tube, it has that nice look. This is supposed to look like you applied lipstick and then blotted it off, or I think even like you were eating berries, like berry stained lips. So don't expect like super glossy lipstick, and don't expect like a huge ton of color. It's just a really subtle color there, but I like the way it looks on. This is their lip gloss. Apply to lips for smooth, glossy shine, and it really is. It has that subtle white on the pink background, G on the top, and let's get it on out of there. Take a look, and I just love the way this looks. I hope you can see it okay, but it's just, it looks like a potion they would make in Snape's potion class in Harry Potter. It's just like multi-dimensional and like multicolored, kind of pinky goldy, and it just looks like it's swirling in there. It's really, really awesome. Prismatic kind of shine. Oh, the color name of this one in particular, because they have a few, is Holographic. It's It's really hard to read on the bottom for me, so you definitely not be able to see, but this one is holographic. And it doesn't really have a scent at all, but I'll put some on. It's kind of gluey or tacky. I mean, you will really know that you're wearing lip gloss with a capital L and capital G, I guess. It has that tacky feel that lip gloss has. On the corners of my lips as I talk, they're kind of sticking together a little bit, but it's really nice shine and really like prismatic color. It looks really good. In addition to things that go on your lips, I got a hand cream, and the packaging with all this is just so awesome. The hand cream came in like this paper that like you ripped it off there. There's the red tab where to rip. It's just like paper, and it says Glossier hand cream on the front, and then it has like the printed information on the back. Apply to clean, dry hands, massaging into cuticles. And I just love the packaging on this. It has Glossier and 3D wrapping all the way around. And then the way it opens is that. It's a nice tight close, so you can like have it in your purse or your makeup bag and not have to worry. And this feels rubbery, but that right there is rubber, that red part there. And I love the way it comes out. It's like the slit on there, the opening that the lotion comes out is like a slit. So it comes out almost in like streamers or like ribbons of lotion. I don't know how well you can see, but the way it comes out is just super duper cool. The aesthetic is rocking on this one. I think they nailed it. And I love the scent of it too. It is a take on their perfume Glossier U, which is their perfume. This is a take on it because Glossier U is the type of perfume that's made to smell different on the different people who wear it, and obviously they couldn't accomplish that with the hand cream, so they did a take on Glossier U. And I read in the reviews that a lot of people said that they didn't like it as much as they liked the perfume, and man, I really want to try the perfume because I think this smells really, really good. It's like a powdery white floral scent. It's not like a girly or teen, it's not a young scent. It's one that an older woman could wear as well. It just smells really, really good. Powdery white floral, and good for an older woman is the way I describe the scent of that. It feels really, really moisturizing when you put it on, but I will say I'm a little disappointed with its staying power. Even just days when I'm not working, where I'm just staying home, 30 minutes later and I feel like I need to reapply. So it doesn't really have the best staying power, but it sinks in and it feels really nice when you first put it on. The other thing I got, the last thing I got, is Glossier Body Hero Dry Touch Oil Mist. It says Body Hero there, and it has the G on it. And it comes in a glass bottle. I don't know if you can hear about that, but it's a glass bottle which honestly makes me a little nervous. Like, you're applying oil and it's glass, it could get a little slippery and I wouldn't want it to break. But it's good for recycling, so I do like that. I like that part of it. Yeah, mist directly on body. I've never really had a body oil before. I like lotions and creams as moisturizers, but the way they described the scent was what got me. Orange neroli blossom, and I really like the sound of that, and it's not a scent that I really have. And yeah, it doesn't disappoint. It smells really, really good. It doesn't smell like, don't expect it to smell like orange, like you bite an orange and that sharp citrusy smell. It's orange neroli blossom. It's way more floral, but it's just a nice, it's a summery scent. Even though the oil is really good and strong moisturizing for winter, it's just like summer in a bottle, this smell. I was a little confused though, because it says dry touch oil mist directly on body. And I'm like, like nothing's coming out. And as I was going through the box, I came across this package. I'm like, what is this? Like, did they throw in something extra? Hey, nice. It says on the front, assembly required. And I pulled out this, and there is the mister with a nice tight cap on it. Like, that cap is not going to come off in your bag. And it just screws right on the bottle. There you go. There we go. There, the cap came off, and I'm gonna give it a spray so you can see. It's a nice poofy, misty spray. It is definitely a mist of a spray. You want to be careful though, because if you miss your arm, or if the majority of it goes elsewhere, I can't vouch for how well that oil is going to do, like on your tile floor or on your clothing. But if you can see, right directly on it has quite a sheen, and then you just rub it in, and your mileage may vary about what memories this calls to mind to you, if anything. But it reminds me, feeling wise, of the Skin So Soft, which people use as like mosquito repellent spray, or maybe any mosquito repellent spray, where it's kind of that viscous, oily smell. But then you rub it in and it just kind of soaks into your skin. Super moisturizing. And even on the skin, it smells really, really good. That's a really nice floral, maybe a little younger than the hand cream as smells go, but it's just a really nice scent. You get to choose a free sample with your order, and I actually chose you, a sample of you as my free sample, but I had issues with my cart. I had to kind of go back and forth in it, and then it defaulted to this instead of the U. I didn't realize until after I had made my purchase. It's fine because it's the Milky Jelly Cleanser. This is another one that I had always seen on my Facebook ads. They say it's a creamy gel formula, so I'm actually eager to try it. It's not a horrible oops, and I'm trying to feel in there. It feels like, I would say there's enough for one, maybe 1.5 applications, but I'd say that's definitely enough for you to get to try it one time. And the last thing that came in there, because I spent at least $75, between the e-gift card and the money I put with it is this little folder portfolio thing. It says on there, limited edition scarf, holiday 2020. So this one is more of a brag because I checked their website and you can't get this anymore. But the paper was tucked in there, and it had the kind of strip where you go brrr, and you pull it off. And it has the tissue paper that folds out, and inside of it, folded up so nicely, was this Glossier scarf, which is super awesome. It's a grayish pink, like a mauvey color. It says Glossier around the 4 corners. It's nice and big. I don't think it's silk. Let's see what it says. Cruelty-free, made in China. So probably not silk, but thumbs up for the cruelty-free. That's super, super awesome. But yeah, it has their kind of, I'll try and get close to the camera, their cartoony G guy with the arms and legs, and he even has eyes and a mouth there. And it has the G and a Glossier going diagonally, and it has a smiley face with 3 eyes, which is super cool too. But yeah, I was super excited I got that with it. It also came with a sticker, which I had to search around and find because it had slipped between the cracks. It's kind of impossible to see since it's a white sticker on a white background, so I'll go ahead and remove the backing, the things I could do for you guys. And that is what it looks like. It says Glossier in cursive writing, and it has snowflakes on it, and it's totally static clinging to me. And it says Winter 2020 on it, which leads me to believe that maybe if you purchased from Glossier often, if you're the type who is able to purchase from Glossier often, then perhaps there's stickers seasonally. I don't know. Just an idea. But there is an option when you're purchasing to select minimal packaging. And again, I'm not exactly positive what they leave out when you select minimal packaging, but I think that's a really cool and eco-friendly option. So yay to Glossier for doing that. I'll quickly walk you through the packaging. It says Glossier inside the top there. Inside there, you can see it says Recycle Me. You can see there's oil in there, that's on me. As I had the oil in there just now, it leaked a little bit. That's not on them. Everything came perfectly fine. And then in the bottom of the box is a really friendly smiley face and a nice waving hand, which is just really friendly packaging, really friendly branding. I really like that. Really awesome. So leave me a comment, let me know what your favorites were, what your least favorites were of the products that I showed, which were your top 3, maybe bottom 3. Did I help you decide whether you wanted to put in an order on Glossier? Make you decide yes, make you decide no? Let me know. And also the 2 products that I would like to buy next are Glossier You perfume, surprise, surprise, and also Boy Brow. I had white blonde hair when I was growing up, and my hair color darkened and my eyebrows didn't, so I'm one of those people with white blonde eyebrows. As I was looking at the Boy Brow color options, the blonde looked orange to me. I don't really want Ronald McDonald eyebrows. The brown looked too dark. So if you have tried You or the Boy Brow, leave me a comment and let me know what you thought of that. And yeah, like the video if you liked it. And the biggest thing you can do for any YouTuber is to subscribe. A lot of YouTubers will say click the bell or click subscribe, but you know, I watch YouTube on Roku and it's different on that. So you know how to subscribe on whatever format you're looking at. And that is all. Bye.